After burning through that other zone so quickly, I'm significantly more stuck in this one. Right, I never figured this one out, did I? God. So what is the through line? So this one's from the bottom's perspective, looking up. This one's from the side. That's straightforward. This one I have trouble. All I did was invert this and it worked, but I struggle to like visualize it. But I could just draw the answers backwards. This one was pretty straightforward once I realized I had to slide them over, but interpret them like the other pieces. Down, up, down. Now I'm trying to think if like you have to like, because it's here, do I have to look at this one upside down now? So up, down. Those are like the same. And like these are like the same. It's like, I don't know. That's like against the rules. As far as I've interpreted them so far, is like, there's not an input for when they're the same. I don't know what to do with that. This is also wild because it's like a big like some of these are sequences, like this unlocks those so that it informs you a bit. But there's mostly like a big giant non-linear mansion of interpretive stuff. I think these are the windows outside in some way. I'm not totally sure how to interpret that, especially with the way that one of these rows is offset from the other rows. Like, that's super strange to me. Let's see, should I check both of these staircases just to make sure they both stop on the same floor? That's like a sneaky trick you could do, is you could have them stop on different floors. No, doesn't seem like it. I might be wrapping things up here because I'm pretty stuck on what's left. Hello. So I haven't gotten a single one of these right yet, which is kind of impressive. These are 3 dots, but they're all contained in the space of 1 square. That's what makes it all the more confusing. Like, is the dude one color, and the... I don't know if I'm supposed to color it in based on everything that's happening, light versus dark, or specifically where the dots are. But this one's like in the middle, horizontally, between the other two, so I can't tell for sure if it's supposed to be left or right. Well, at one point this seemed like an intuitive interpretation, and that's not right either. Oh wait, but it is... Did I do this yet? No. Okay, that doesn't work either. They are dark, so you'd have to do the opposite. But no, it just doesn't work. They're so strange. I think I did both versions of this too, where I tried to do 3. No, it's not the number 3. There's a number of things that could be my interpretation here. Yeah. It's gonna drive me crazy. What do you want from me? Okay. It's not the 4 diamonds. Do I need to interpret the diamonds as being parts of like Tetris pieces? But no, those were lines. The ones we saw in the previous zone. This one seems like it should be easy. Like, really easy. Because this crack is the border. You just do row by row, and clearly there's a light and dark. Yay! I don't think that helps me solve any of the other ones, though. That one was just on its face intuitive. It does feel like these are like more complicated versions of what was happening upstairs with the privacy screens. And there's this weirdness. I don't know what to make of the diamonds exactly. And that kind of colors everything. Can I go down here? Nope. Okay, that door goes somewhere else. That's worth checking. This is connected to something somewhere, but it's not clear what. Something will make that fire do something. And this is connected to... Wait, maybe that's what's connected to it? Is it a generator? Kind of raises the question of which thing powers what, then. It looks like it just goes from that to that. That's a model of the house. With all the floors. I've tried a lot of variations of this. I don't think I'm about to make a breakthrough on that right now. Look how detailed the pixel art is on the gradient of the stone going by. And they made it, it's not just a smooth gradient, they made a bunch of little imperfections to give the stone texture. It's really satisfying. That looks like a puzzle to me. But where? Does this basement lead? Oh, to fast travel, right? Is it just a map and not a fast travel? Because that one should be activated still, right? Okay, that makes me look for grids in ways that we've been trained to do. This looks like something you'd input somewhere. There's clearly like a pattern. I guess this is that, but sideways? So these two are filled in, that one's 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 filled in. There you go. Yeah, it's just where the wine bottles are, but it's like on its side a bit. But where? Where? Where doth that answer go? Oh. Okay, R just undoes it. They had to make it. They had to give me a prompt. So you have to manually walk a path to the other one to solve something. Here's a tall one, and here's a long one. 3 times 6. So these match the windows. So let's look at the one that seems to be the one. Right, left, left, blank, right, left. No. Right, it's inverted. Okay, so there's that window. And now there's a long shape somewhere. And also, this correlates with something. All these swirls. And the long shape is like 2 by something. 2 by 6, 6 by 2. And it doesn't match up with this one because they're different widths, even when rotated. Could call back to this, but I think I'd go for that. Definitely has me looking for data. Suspiciously looks like a thing will connect here at some point, since we've established that there's moving skylands. The islands of the sky. What information are we missing? Is that the idea? They're supposed to treat it as incomplete information? The gaps are seen as white here. Are all the gaps white? No. Okay. So why did this work? Oh, all the gaps. I think all the gaps in the black area are white and all the gaps in the white area are black. Is that how this works? It is. Do I treat the middle row as white? Black, white, black, right? So this gap would be white and that gap would be black, but it doesn't work. But I tried treating it as vertical at first and just having this one white spot and everything else be treated as white. That's in the black space. But now there are questions of how we're treating negative space. Okay, that worked. Why? I brute force that a bit, I guess. Is it anything contained between black spaces? Like there's a black piece here and a black piece here, so that would be a white piece in the middle, but these are still in the open, so they're considered part of the... This is still the white area? Do they have to be roughly equal? Is it these clouds? No, that's still moving. That doesn't stay there. I think there's a way of splitting the space. Okay, I can probably solve the one in front of the house now. I don't 1000% get it in the weird edge cases. Oh, this is a weird edge case. This is a weird edge case. So this part's right, probably. Where I make the border ones the opposite color. But there's like multi-directional symmetry here. And everything's surrounded by everything. So like I don't know what the logic is for how you fill in the middle. Is it connected to the privacy screen logic or something else? The privacy screen stuff was mostly just visual though, not... It wasn't something I was like extrapolating. As above, so below. What do you correlate with? Could be the tree. But am I really clear on how? Like, is it the pink? It's pretty muddy. Like, it's not split in half in the middle or anything. Goodness me, where are we going now? Diamonds. Diamond puzzles I can't reach. Can I oh, can't go that way at all. There's a whole zone. M. Why did it say mouse and M? What does M do? Oh. M does something else. You can paint things to be sparkly for some reason. This is not the place to learn whatever this mechanic is. It's way too complicated with no context. Well, we're getting a lot of environmental hints about all sorts of zones just around. Okay, more examples of this system. Okay, so that was white because it's surrounded by black, but that one was white? Like, how do you determine that this one is white and not black? Okay. So between two, black is white. Between both? Is it based on what's to the left of it? So if there's black on the left, but not... It's dit. I'm pretty sure that one's white. No, that one's black. That one's white because there's two black. What is the rule? I'm not getting what the rule is for how you define the empty spaces. Like, it seemed consistent for a bit, but now the surrounding areas are so chaotic. At first it looked like there was just going to be a clean split between the two halves of the screen of what they are. This place looks massive. Okay. 2 teal diamonds. Open the door. Do I dive into this mechanic since I'm frustrated by the other one? Oh, we gotta do it on foot. Okay, we immediately have a contradiction. So you go from one to the other, and ta-da! But they cut off the whole middle part now, so you can't do it. Try and draw... I'm trying to use positive space to create a negative space line if I can, but I can't draw a line in either configuration, really, can I? What is the logic here? We only established that you draw a line from one to the other. I can't create a negative space or positive space connection. That's gonna cut the whole thing off, isn't it? I don't want to immediately give up, but also what? What in the actual world? I'm not having any ideas at all. Like, at all. Maybe later. Nope, that's not opening up. Not getting in there. This had 3 black spaces touching it, and it was white. This one had 2 white spaces touching it, and it's black. This one had white and black, and it was white. But I've tried making white and black equal white. It doesn't work. Do the invisible spaces count somehow? Like, this middle one has to be black because these are both white, so then that makes this black and white, so this one would be white. That's white and black, so this one's black. This one has to be black. Or this one has to be white because those are black, and then it'd be white and black. So this one would be black. Is that the answer? I mean, it's the answer, but is that the method? Are the blank spaces automatically the inverse of the attached pieces? Oh, I solved all of these, didn't I? Okay, well, I can check these. So white, black. White, black. Black. That becomes white. Like a little go board or something? Does this tie into this at all? I don't know if I can make any part of this tree match this. I'm not sure what to think about that part. Alright, I guess we'll see if I can figure out how to then solve the one out front based on the leap I just made with the sample size of 1, basically. Hello. So this is white, white, black, so it'd be black. And this is white, black, black, so it's white. Okay. Doesn't actually activate anything else either. And I don't know where else I can even use this information at this point. But I can be very perturbed and confused by the whole thing. Okay. I wonder if if what I'm doing is even logical, or if it's just like a coincidence at this point. This comes way the hell up here. This is the other side of that gate from earlier. Let's go down and start at the beginning. Hello, the beginning. Oh. More map. I think that's all it does, is just show you that there's a map. Hello. Why? So one is full, the other was empty. Because of this one being wider? Is that a hint? Oh, they do have ridges. And they're so far the opposite of each other. Okay, that's the trick here. Almost comical how much more straightforward this is than some of the stuff I've been dealing with. Makes me either just conscious of a wacky difficulty curve that's because it's an open world thingy, or the fear that everything I'm fucking up is also straightforward and I'm just a wreck. This looks distinct. Okay, so yeah, the fact that it solves means that the other one's the out. Okay, because this one looks distinctly unharmed, which, even though both of them don't have anything on top, would indicate that this one is the one that has stuff on top, because there's no like evidence that it was broken here. Makes it very curious. This is like a non-sharp. Oh, it goes behind the gate though. So the data is just gone with this one. Did it have a twin that was right here and is gone now? Or is there one way out here? Aha! Like... starts at the bottom-ish. Or not. Wait, does it match? It's just like 1, 2, 3. This one's look like they match, which breaks the rule a little bit. 1, 2, 3. I was gonna say, it doesn't seem to make sense. Because it looks like there's 3 on top, then a gap, then 2, then a gap, then 1. But that doesn't match this one. With the information we do have on this one. But they seem like they should be connected because they're on opposite sides of the whole place. It also doesn't have any that look like they're too wide. Unless that's starting here. So 2, then 1, then 2. Okay, not getting my head very straight. So it looks like there's a gap of 2 followed by 1 followed by 2, so be 2 on the other one followed by a gap, then 1, then a gap of 2, then 1. So it'd be these 2, then a gap of 1, then 1 here, then a gap of 2. Yeah, I don't know if I can make sense of that. And I'm maybe having trouble keeping the mentality straight. I'm just wondering if this part here that has 2 yeses matches the 2 no's here. Because otherwise there's no space to make them match. So I'm wondering if this one is sunken into the water a little bit and isn't as tall. And this one has its top broken off. But if its top is broken off, how do I solve the puzzle? Because you might have to put stuff in that part. I don't know, they just don't seem to match visually so far, I guess. Teleporter thingy? Keep calling them that even though they don't teleport you. Weird strategy, see how it pays off.